Are you struggling to sort dates in your data table? It can be incredibly frustrating when your application doesn't behave as expected. If this sounds like you, stick around, because today we are going to solve this issue together. I completely understand how annoying it is when your data table doesn't sort dates correctly. You're not alone in this. Many developers face this challenge, especially when working with date formats. Let's dive into the specific question at hand. One user recently asked, "Why is my date column not ordering properly in my data table?" They shared their code and expressed their frustration. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what could be causing this sorting issue? Often, it comes down to how the date is formatted or how the data table is configured to interpret that format. We'll break it down step by step to get to the bottom of it. And make sure to stick around. I have a crucial tip at the end that will help you avoid this issue in the future. To begin resolving the sorting issue with the date column in the data table, the user should ensure that the moment.js library is correctly included in the project. This library is essential for parsing and formatting dates. Next, the user needs to verify that the data table's datetime sorting plugin is also included. This plugin allows data tables to understand the date format being used. Now, the user should ensure that the date format specified in the data table initialization matches the format used in the getTimeFormatted method. This is crucial for proper sorting. After confirming the format, the user should initialize the data table with the correct options. This includes setting the length change and page length as desired. Finally, the user should test the data table to ensure that the date column is sorting correctly. They can do this by refreshing the page and checking the order of the dates. Fun fact, did you know that the way we format dates can vary significantly across cultures? In some places, the day comes before the month, which can lead to confusion in sorting. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution suggests that the issue with date sorting can be easily debugged. The user points out that while the format used in the Spring code is correct, it needs to be translated into the Moment.js format. They recommend changing the format to DNMMDYYYYHMMA for proper sorting. Let's take a look at an answer from another user. An alternative solution from another user suggests using the data order attribute. This method involves passing the timestamp in either epoch format or as a string in the YYYMDDH format. Here's the tip I promised. Always double-check your date formats and ensure your data table is set up to handle them. This small step can save you a lot of headaches down the line. And there you have it. Your date column should now be sorting correctly. Remember, keeping your date formats consistent is key. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and don't miss our next video on optimizing your data tables.